What's up, Knicks Nation? Welcome on this beautiful Sunday afternoon to some pregame level-headed Knicks talk. The Knicks engage in a battle with another top 10 offensive team as they look to feast on their opponents by playing superior defense and completely shutting down their offensive attack. We'll get down to the bottom, who's going to play. We'll talk about some of the key strategies. We'll talk about some of the things that may have took place during the last stretch between games where we last seen the Lakers. The Lakers are a team that are fighting to stay in the top 6 of the Western Conference, and we're going to analyze whether or not they have what it takes today to get the job done against the boys in orange and blue. Who plays, who doesn't, all those details and more on this afternoon episode of Level-Headed Knicks Talk. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan, and I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. Man, you know the vibes, man. Tell a friend that we live, man. Hey, welcome to the show. Man, I got a beautiful, beautiful presentation laid out for you guys today. Hopefully you guys are having a beautiful day. We let the algorithm let you guys know that I'm live. So on the way in, you might as well smash that like button. You know what I'm going to say? It's important to the algorithm, okay? We need to make sure YouTube knows that this is the place to be. And by you smashing that like button, it's a great way to help us move forward towards our goals as a YouTube channel. So I appreciate it if you guys could continuously smash that like button, all right? The goal is 100 likes. And today I got an action-packed afternoon right before game time. It's game day, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys are excited as I am, right? I'm trying to load up the soundboard as well, but continue to smash that like button. Let me see who's in the building. All right, let me get in that live chat. Big time with the mellow mic. I see you. Buzzer beater, what's good? All right. Continue to smash the like button. Also, while you're at it, you might as well subscribe because we know that in the last 28 days that well over 58.8% of you guys are not subscribed. So do us a favor and smash that subscribe button. It helps us get closer to our goal. We're on the road to 5,000. And as soon as we reach that 5K mark, we will give away this rookie Jalen Brunson trading card. Okay? See that? Rookie Jalen Brunson trading card, right? So all you got to do is subscribe. No emails, no phone numbers, none of that stuff, all right? So what I'm going to do, because I don't want to hold up the show because we got a tight schedule. Right after this, we're doing a Unfiltered Thought, members only, Mitchell Robinson. You know, are the Knicks doing him a disservice with load management? We're going to talk about that. And yeah, I actually got a real PowerPoint for that show. But continue to smash that like button on the way in. We go to research mode. And there's a couple of things I want to talk about. I'm going to pull up the injury report for today's game. Today's a big, all the games in March and April are big games right before the playoffs because, you want to lock down your position, and this is exactly what it's all about. Now, I didn't even want to look at the odds until I got the final odds, or the odds as close to the game as possible. Right now, the Knicks are -3.5. So I'm rolling with Vegas on this one. Another road favorite. We've seen that in Toronto. We've seen that against Denver. Vegas has been picking the Knicks. Shoot, I'm going to give Vegas a salute for that. What is Vegas seeing that has them picking the Knicks as the favorite on the road against 500 and above teams. We all know that our record against 500 and above teams on the road is 6-13. So, we haven't been the strongest on the road against this caliber level of teams, but recently we've been playing basketball a lot better. Okay. So, and it opened up at 3.5 too. So the odds ain't budge. They think the Knicks are going to be a favorite to win this game. I do want to look at the injury report because Landry Shamet was added to the report. LeBron James is a game time decision. I think he's going to try to give it a go. He kind of fell kind of hard. This was against the Denver Nuggets during that game. That's what added him to the injury report. Ayton, I think Ayton is good. I don't see Ayton is on the report, so they're going to have Ayton. They're going to need Ayton because the Lakers are a terrible rebounding team. Terrible rebounding team. But as you guys enter, continue to smash that like button. If you guys are feeling the Sunday afternoon show, I see you. Smash that like button, like my man Mellow Mike says. I do want to pull up some stuff. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I want to pull up some articles I had. Tell me I lost my spot. And I also in a second I will open up the phone lines as well. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on the screen here about Landry Shamet just to get some details. Because when you look at an injury report, you don't really get the detail. But I saw this morning. Knicks could lose Landry Shamet for the Lakers, and this will be a huge blow. Landry Shamet has been playing incredible basketball. Of course, Mitchell Robinson is available, but remember, Landry Shamet hurt his neck. He has a neck cervical sprain. That's painful, y'all. That is painful. I'm hoping that that injury doesn't ail him for a long period of time. Now, what if he sits out? If Shamet remains out, Mike Brown may have to rely more on Jose Alvarado and Mo Diawara. Big time salute to those brothers right there. New York City salutes to them. They have been performing well. What we have on this team is a next man up philosophy. So, hey. Now, my question is, from a bucket standpoint, that simply buckets, does Jordan Clarkson get minutes? Only simply from a bucket standpoint, because the Lakers defensively, they're pretty bad. So this might be a game where it may be a shootout if you can't slow them down. But I'm banking on this number 1 ranked offense in the last however many games you want to go by. Knicks have had the best defense in basketball, and I think that trend sticks and continues today. We beat the number 1 defense. We beat the number 1 offense. We beat the number 2 offense, right? We held the number 4 offense to 103 points. This Knicks team has been phenomenal in recent times. So, and as far as the Lakers, it's just LeBron and Max Kleber. Ayton is available, like I said, after missing the team win against Indiana. And I watched that Indiana game as well. That Indiana game, I felt like Indiana tried to pretend like they weren't tanking. I'm just keeping it real, y'all. Y'all know y'all get the real deal on this channel. I feel like Indiana, they tried to pretend like they weren't tanking at the end of the game, Indiana, clearly, they're trying to get that top 4 pick. But let me see if there's anything else I wanted to get into really quickly. Of course, we got to talk about this. I mean, it is what it is. Bench guys don't normally get, let me just close this out. Bench guys don't normally get this much praise or credit. But unfortunately, what's going on? My Windows is bugging out. Sorry, y'all. All right. I got too many windows open. All right, cool. So, Los Angeles Lakers announced roster move before Knicks game, and Bronny James has been assigned to the G League. So Bronny will not be playing. I know we wouldn't normally care. We normally don't look at guys that play in the G League and assess whether or not they're going to play, but this is Bronny James. And so Bronny James will not be in the building. He's averaging 2.1 points, 1.1 assists per contest. I mean, damn. He ain't really averaging nothing. Why they put his numbers on the screen? You know, it is what it is. 55th pick. And that's what he's doing this season. So I don't know. But in the G League, he's averaging 15.3 points, 3.2 rebounds, 3.9 assists, 1.6 steals by shooting 53% from the field, 37.8 from three. Those numbers are not bad. So I guess they're just trying to keep his reps up because they knew that he's not going to play today. And the Lakers are pretty much healthy except for, LeBron being a game time decision. But they pretty much got everybody else. So they're not going to need Bronny James, especially at the guard spot. Let me see if there's anything, other things I want to get into. Let me see. Do I want to talk about Brunson passing? Okay. I'll touch on this, and then I'll open the phone lines if y'all want to call up. I'll touch on this. I mean, it is what it is to me. Knicks star MVP chances falling amidst scoring stretch. What do you guys think about this? I may do some more content on this. His scoring hurts his MVP stock. And then I'm going to add something to this when I do my contest. my video, I mean. I think that honestly hurts his opportunity to win or be a part of the All-NBA first team. He currently sits at number 10 on the Kia ladder. His peak ranking was number 4. What do you think? The scoring dip is hurting Brunson. So while, yes, you guys are like, yeah, let's do it, but it hurts him as an individual. But as you guys know, to the people who've been watching my channel, there's certain qualifications that's needed in order to win championships. And it's one thing that we don't have right now. So we'll touch on that in a second. But just to add this to the conversation, what do you think about Brunson's, lower scoring? I'm going to do more content on that. But if you guys want to call up, you can. Hold on. 2 seconds. 646-995-8389. Call up. I will be sticking close to the rules where the calls are 3 minutes, because today's going to be a shorter show because we got a lot of business to take care of. I got another show I'm doing right after this. If you're a channel member, you're going to want to stick around. We will be doing members only Sundays right after this. All right. Big time salute to Mellow Mike. Oh, okay. You did it. Oh, God, Mike, that's funny. That's hilarious. If you do want to call up, you can. 646-995-8389. These are the rules. 3-minute clock. Okay. You hear the let's go. Buzzer will sign when the time is up. And then we got the $5 callback rule where you could call back if you're triggered. But I'm sticking to the time. Okay. Because we got a lot going on. We cook it with hot grease. All right. And we talking about the Knicks versus the Lakers, and I'm giving you my insight as to why I think the Knicks will cook the Lakers. Now, really quickly, let me just make sure I'm good on the phone lines. Okay, yeah, we good on the phone lines. All right, and the number is on the screen, 646-995-8389. Let me see if when I go to research mode, is it there? Let me get it on this screen too, so I can have the number there as well. Give me 2 seconds to make that tweak. So at any point in time, y'all could call in and we could discuss this game. A very important game, I might add. A very, very, very important game. Because, I want to catch Boston. 100,000%. So I'm trying to make that a little bit more uniform. So if y'all want to talk about that, we could definitely talk about that. All right. And what you guys think about the game. And I also got a question on the table. How do you feel about Brunson his MVP, status ranking, and I'll even throw first team ranking, is hinged upon the fact that, he's not playing as much as he did before. So we could discuss that as well. All right. So yeah, I got the number right there. Bam. So you guys could call up. So I got an interesting article here from the LA Times. Let me see if I could get that up there. Hold on. Bam. All right, I had to get a PDF because you need subscriptions and stuff like that. But this article is actually a pretty good read. Sometimes what I like to do, I like to read the other teams' publications just to see what they got to say, because a lot of times they come in with different perspectives, and you learn a lot of cool, unique things about the other team. So one of the things I discovered was the Lakers are 4-12 against winning teams, and they're in desperate need of a statement victory. This is why I think LeBron James is going to play. And I got the record on LeBron being in or out. I could give you that. Give me 2 seconds, because I actually had to look that up. So their record without LeBron is 11-7, and with LeBron is 22-14. So it's literally the same record. Just more games with him, of course. But they don't really, like, LeBron is not impacting winning or losing, and that's why I strongly suspect that LeBron James is going to be the hell up out of there. I don't think they're going to bring him back, because he's not having the same great impact that he once had on this organization. And salute to LeBron. He's a legend. I'm going to give him the applause. We might have saw his final game in Madison Square Garden the last time we dusted the Lakers off. And this could possibly be, the last time we see him, period, in LA. So, I think he's going to try to give it a go. Whether he makes it throughout the whole game, I don't know, but it doesn't matter. And that's another reason why I don't like excuses, because you have teams like the LA Lakers that persevere no matter what, whether or not LeBron James, he is active or not. Okay? So they're 4-12. They need a statement victory. Also, Luka had 44 points against the tanking. It took Luka's 44 points for them to get enough separation to secure the victory against a tanking Indiana Pacers team. Okay? So this Sunday for them is the real test. Now, this is the number one major problem. They are 21st in defensive rating, man. And in recent games, let me just minimize this window. Okay, cool. Bad. I'm going to be in research mode for a minute. I'm going to be cooking with high grease. Right? Because we cook it with high grease. Now, you guys know I don't like to look at just the overall stats, because the overall stats, it gives you the picture for the season, for the year. But where are you right now? That is always my question. Is the overall season ranking still valid? Because a lot of teams perform well or perform, worse than what the ranking is, right? So in the last 10 games, the Lakers defensive rating has had a slight improvement. Okay. They are a minus 4.8. And so, but they're still ranked in the bottom 15th. So, it's not like they are a top defensive team. But here's another thing that I had to realize too, and you got to factor this in. Anytime the numbers are way different from where they are for the season, you also got to check this one thing that I know a lot of people don't check. And that is this. Who the hell are they playing? Right? Let me switch to widescreen view. Who the hell are they playing? So in the last 10 games, they played Indiana, tanking. Denver, which was, the number one offense, they lost that game. Then they beat the Pelicans, Sacramento, taking. The Warriors without Steph Curry. Phoenix without Booker, and they lost that game. Orlando, they lost that game. Boston, They lost that game. All right. And they beat the Clippers, a team that's been struggling, dealing with their own controversy and scandal. And then they also beat the Dallas Mavericks. So, the competition that they have been beating is not that good either. So you also have to factor that in when you're analyzing and you're looking at things, because, you can get caught up in just things that are just not true. So you see how this one little sentence just took me down that big rabbit hole? This is what you get when you subscribe to this channel. By the way, to all the people that just joined, let's continue to smash that like button. I'm getting ready to give you the details as to why I think the Knicks are guaranteed to get a win. Now, I'm not going to say we're going to smack them. But I do believe that we will get the win today. So continue to get the likes up. We have a 100 likes minimum on this show. So if you just joined the show, smash that like button. It's very important and imperative to the algorithm that we definitely get these likes up. All right. Definitely get these likes up. Very important. And while you at it, you might as well subscribe too. Okay? Smash that subscribe button if you are not subscribed. If this is your first time here, this is what I do. I cook at least twice a day. Every day. Whether it's game day or not. Okay? And we noticed in the last 28 days that 58.8% of you guys are not subscribed. So help us close the gap. Okay? It helps with the algorithm. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. And each milestone we have giveaways. And at the 5K mark, we will give away this Jalen Brunson rookie trading card. No emails, no phone numbers. All you have to do is subscribe. So smash that subscribe button. We get it. Listen, we get it in on here. We're doing a Knicks War Room on Tuesday. Be on the lookout for that. We got the blue and orange brunch all week, right? Me and Max still deliberating with the time. I like the 2:30 time. I love it. I like the 2:30 start time, but it could also possibly be 1 o'clock. No worries. You guys will know the exact time because it will be in the live videos section. And another thing that I want to do is we're going to start scheduling stuff out for the week. So that way we can have a broad itinerary as to what's going on. So be on the lookout for those changes as well. But we got a big time Knicks War Room show I'm doing on Tuesday with my man Errol Marks. And it's a very interesting show concept for the Knicks War Room. It's different from the last time we saw the Knicks War Room, which is like a different variation of it, where I debate other people, and that's still there. I'm willing to take all fades. Listen, all you got to do, if you want to debate me on the Knicks versus your favorite team, or if you're a Knicks fan, listen, Nick, what I learned and how I got started here was just debating Knicks fans on Facebook. And that's all it was. We get it in all day, every day. So Knicks fans could get it in too, but my energy really is for these other teams. Cleveland, where you at? First of all, where's Detroit? Hold on. I just thought about it. Where the hell is Detroit at? Have anybody seen a Pistons fan? A Detroit Pistons? It's a mystery to me, man. These guys was here every show. What happened? But we don't duck the smoke around here, win or lose. There will be a where there's smoke, there's fire later. But I'm very, I'm very excited for this week's lineup of shows. Of course, this week inside the Knicks, tomorrow as well, the podcast. And yeah, so yeah, that's what we got planned for the week. I'm gonna get back into research mode. All right, and bam. So it's crazy how that one line took us down that rabbit hole, right? Okay, cool. So the Lakers won. I mean, Luka had 40. Now, the cool thing about, if I'm a Laker fan, my response, well, Luka did it in 3 quarters. He did drop 40 in 3 quarters. He had 22 in the first quarter. I was like, damn, they can't guard this dude. I'm going to keep it real. Here's my strategy off rip. Y'all know what the strategy has been recently, right? For me. We don't got to double team Luka. Now, that's going to sound crazy. What do you mean? Let him score 60. He can score 60. That doesn't mean they're going to win. One guy cannot beat 5. Do not overhelp right? Do not leave these guys open because let me tell you something. Let's see if I get this on the screen really quickly. The Lakers' three-point shooting has been on point. Now, granted, some of the competition they went up against are not the greatest defensive teams, but they're still shooting 40% from three. Overall, this team is the #1 field goal shooting team. They've been that consistently since I did my last scouting report. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Give me 2 seconds. This is what I do on this channel. I don't just get on the mic and just talk about stuff. See that? That's it. Lakers. That's the last one. This one I typed up. I'm never typing it up to scouting reports. I don't like typing it up. I like to write it. But anyway, nonetheless, they've been the #1 free throw shooting team all year. And field goal percentage shooting team. Hands down. They're the #1 shooting team. But the three ball, they weren't the number 3 ball all year. Okay, so so by them now they're hitting the 3 ball, that can be problematic, right? Now the Knicks defense has been incredible. We've been holding teams to about 32% in the last 10 games. But we hadn't gone up against the #1 shooting team. I mean, we did go up against the #1 offensive team, right? But we didn't do that against the #1 shooting team. And my hopes is that this trend continues. Okay. Where's the hell's going? Oh God. Oh, okay. Wait, no, it's not there. What the hell is going on? Oh, okay, I think it's at the top of this one. Okay, cool. No, it's not there. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just having some technical difficulties in myself because I had I'm so mad. I'm never typing my notes again, y'all. I'm never doing it. Because I lost my basketball reference screenshot. Kind of tight about that. It's color coded. Hello, caller. State your name. Where you calling from? Can you hear me? Hold on.
Yeah. I heard I got called out, so I heard New York fans want the smoke. This is your main man, Maybach Mel 1804. Also, Maybach Sports on YouTube.
Oh,
Everything.
wait, hold on. Wait,
What's
hold
up?
up. So, wait, hold on. Are you the Boston dude?
Come on, man. You don't see the number 617 all day, baby. Come
No, I
on.
actually got your mail. I got the mail call. Damn, I got your name somehow. I'm not sure call ID or you called
Yeah.
before.
Oh,
But
okay. Nah, I never called.
you
Yeah.
never
So no
called. Yeah,
strays. No
okay.
strays told me. Yeah. I'm
No
the
straight.
Maybach
Oh,
Mel.
okay, bet. So you
Yes.
know what we'll do?
Uh-huh.
What's the best way? Could you send me an email?
Definitely. I
Send me
can
an
send you an
email.
email. I can
Info
send you
at
an
this
email.
week is I appreciate that, bro. But we could talk now as well. So
Okay.
where you want to go, brother?
I mean, what you want to do? I'm watching my team right now play Cleveland. What's up? What you want to
How
do?
y'all looking? Are y'all winning or are y'all losing? What's up?
What you mean? It's 22 what? 22-20 right now. Celtics up by 2.
Okay, it's early. It's still early. Okay.
Yeah.
So
No,
look,
we winning. We winning that game. JT's back. Y'all know what the deal is. But come on, let's go
we
ahead.
ain't worried about. Listen, dog. We beat you with Tatum, without Tatum. It don't matter, dog. So look,
Bro,
let
listen.
me explain. Let me explain something. So how
Uh-huh.
I do things, right? Because I did a show. I got
Okay.
a show called the Knicks War Room, and I did a
Okay.
debate with a Pistons fan, and I
Uh-huh.
killed him. It was
Okay.
so bad that he called back and said, "You know what? You're right. We're not winning the championship." So I'm not the type of dude. Yeah, that's crazy. But look, I'm not the type of dude that
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna talk about the regular season. We up 2-1. I don't even
Yeah.
gotta talk about the last playoff that we beat y'all. I want to have a debate about why we could beat each other in the postseason because we're
Okay.
going to see each
That
other in the
sounds good.
second round.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
so you,
definitely sounds good. But let me just say this, bro, right?
yeah, go ahead, yeah, do your thing, do your thing.
Because a lot of y'all, right? Last year, when I say a lot of y'all, you know, you're orange and blue. So
Of
I'm gonna
course.
consider you to be the representative. So the way
Mm-hmm.
y'all beat when y'all beat us, y'all was acting like that was the championship finals, and I thought that was diabolical. Y'all was burning cars in New York. Y'all was flipping this, breaking that. But I guess y'all forgot about okay, we going to the next round. Y'all go and lose. Like that's the crazy thing to see. Again, I'm a Bostonian, full-blooded Bostonian. I'm 49 years old, was born 76. So I done seen a lot of basketball in my time. We all about championships. We don't burn nothing by just winning and advancing to the next round. That's where y'all effed up at. And I'm sorry to say that that was crazy. okay, that y'all beat us and y'all acting like y'all won something. Y'all didn't win nothing. All y'all did was advance. And I was always taught you don't count your chickens before they listen, man. It's just crazy. But I'm gonna save some of the smoke. All right.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
no
gonna save
doubt.
some of
No
the
doubt.
smoke for the war room. You said there's gonna
Let's
be a war
go.
room, and I'm a
Yes.
general. Okay. I don't sit at the soldier, I don't sit at the table unless they are 5-star generals.
Big
And I've
time.
seen some of your content. I like it. See,
Thank you,
me, I'm a
family.
person, I salute people. We're in a time where I don't know how old you are, but I'm from the era where if I see you doing good, you shining, I'm going to salute you because that's the era I come from. This era now, when you saluting a brother or a sister, they say it's glazing. I don't come from that
Facts.
era. You know what I'm saying? So if I love good content, like, listen, let me give you an example. I'm on a
Hmm.
Buffalo Bills podcast as the one loner Patriots fan, and they
Oh,
accept
Lord.
me. They accept me. You know why they accept me? Because I
Mm,
know how to not be delusional and I keep it straight down the line.
that's
Okay.
real.
So a few years ago, I called it. We was only going to win 4 games. And they was like, and I said, yo, I'm looking at the Celtics early on. This is when we won the championship. They're like, oh, you giving up on it? I said, no, I'm not giving up on my team. That's ludicrous. But I just know we're not going to do good. And sure enough,
Right.
they had to call me back and say, yo, Mel, we salute you. So they accept me over there. And this is the Buffalo's Fanatics. This is the name of the
Okay.
channel. Yeah, so I could be
Big
reasonable. I could
time.
salute you. I'm going to just say this, and I've been saying it. Minnesota would have never let go of Cat if Cat was doing anything good. Cat is y'all downfall. I'm sorry. He's soft. Softer
Well,
than what
that
did you
see,
say? Go ahead. Go
see,
ahead.
that would sound good if to someone that doesn't know that much about basketball. I
Mm-hmm.
know that the reason why they traded him is because they didn't want to be in the second apron. They didn't want to pay that
Yeah, I
tax.
mean, yeah, technically speaking,
That's the
that's
reason why they
why.
came up off of him. And
That's
remember,
why.
they paid
Hmm.
Randall 3 years, $30 million a year.
Correct.
That's half of what Towns was getting. So that's what they
Correct.
wanted to do. They wanted to go in that direction. That's the real reason why. That was it was a money motive, but it wasn't a talent thing though. See, that's what
No,
people try to
I
twist
wouldn't
up.
say that. I wouldn't say that, but
Yeah.
they already see where the talent was at and who they kept. Who did they keep? Yeah. So let's talk
So yeah,
about it.
listen, man.
Uh-huh.
Please email me. All right.
So email you to
And
this
we
number right here, right?
no email. Listen, my
Uh-huh.
email's now because this number is just a show number.
Okay.
The best way to get me is like my email address, info@thisweekinsidetheknicks.com. That's the best way to get me.
Oh man,
So
that's
we
a
can set
lot.
it up.
Hold on. Let me get this pen
You want to
ready.
write it
Hold on.
down? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
no doubt.
I gotta find a pen because that's a lot right there for me to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I
And
could
let me
give you
know when
my
you're ready.
email too. I could give you my email and you could just send that to me right now. I could give it to you too. It don't matter. Either
Okay.
which way that works for me. You know, yeah, my man No Strays. He's like fam. You know what I mean? He hit me up
Good, yo. He's a
yesterday.
good
He
dude,
sent me.
man. He
Nah,
called like
facts.
mad respectful. Yeah,
Right.
I like talking with him, yo. We get it in because it's Nick Boston, but yo, see what I do respectful talk. Like it's no insults. I don't gotta
Nah,
do that. I
nah.
talk basketball. You feel me?
Correct. That's why I said I'm an older. I'm an older guy. I'm from the school where we could agree to disagree, or we could
Right.
disagree, but it's respectfully. Your
Of
children don't got
course.
nothing to do with it. Your
Right.
auntie don't
Exactly.
got nothing to
Right.
do with it. You
Right.
know,
Hey,
calling
come
you
on.
out your name, it's just corny.
Yeah, that's
You
wild.
know.
Yeah,
All right,
that's wild.
I'm ready for it. What is it?
It's info.
Info.
All right. At this week
At this week. This week, like
inside. Yeah, this week.
This THIS, right?
Yep, everything's spelled right. This week.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Like week as in the days of the week.
Got you. Yep.
Inside the Knicks.
And that's all one word. Inside the
Yep.
Knicks.
Yep.
Okay.
All one word. No
Okay,
at
got
no
you.
we call that underscores, none of that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all one
got you.
word.
All
.com.
right. So, yep, it says info at the Knicks. Hold on. This week inside Knicks. Inside
The
the Knicks
Knicks.
or inside
The Knicks.
Knicks?
Inside
Okay.
the Knicks.
Inside the Knicks. Okay, got you.
Yep.
Inside
That's the best way
the.
to get me, man.
Okay, I'm gonna hit you right now so that way we
Big
could
time.
set it up, no wasting no time, and I could get into that war room and see what's
Let's
popping off
go.
on
I've
with
been
the
I've
Knicks.
been waiting for this. Oh my goodness, man. Yo, great call, man. I love your energy, and I can't
Yeah.
wait to get in the ring with you, brother.
Likewise, brother. Keep up the good work. I'm watching you. I see you. I'm not gonna be in the bushes. I'm gonna be in the chat. So let your chat know. Listen, man, keep it respectful. But I take all the smoke. Again, I
Of
can take
course.
all the smoke. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, family.
We not fragile over here. You heard? We ain't
I hear
fragile.
you. I hear
You
you.
know?
I see Boston. All right. I like that, man. Big time.
All
I
right, well,
like that.
salute to you, brother. Stay
All right,
blessed
salute,
up, man.
family. All right,
All
man.
right,
Peace.
peace.
I like that, man. That would see that's how you have sports conversation, right? I've been waiting for the debate day for a minute now. Oh my God. Now I'm about to watch damn near 40 Celtics. I already watched like over 20, to be honest. I watched the Celtics a lot. But now that I got that lined up, oh my goodness, man. Yo, it's gonna be crazy, y'all. But this is why y'all need to hit that. Hold up. First of all, y'all need to hit that like button, y'all. You just never know what to expect on this show. We don't duck the smoke. We are here for it. All right. So I got a Celtics guy. Now I need a Cavalier, right? I got a Spurs dude. I mean, he's not a content creator, but I'm still going to give him some light, right? My man from Brooklyn. Big time salute to Brooklyn. I need Cavaliers and anybody on the West Coast. I'm ready to start the East Coast, West Coast beef back. You know what I'm saying? I mean that jokingly. I'm just saying, just from a sports conversationist perspective, I'm willing to take on anybody from the West, including OKC. But smash that like button. All right. If you feeling the show, you feeling the content, man. All right. Had my brother Mel call up from Boston. He said he want to smoke. And we ain't ducking nothing. All right. And while you at it, we know that most of you guys are not subscribed. So you might as well subscribe. Well over 58.8% of you guys are not subscribed. So you might as well go ahead and do that. Join the movement. You're watching, you might as well join the movement. You see the type of content we're doing over here. We're going to do more debates. Interviews, too, is coming. Letting y'all know. Be prepared to watch for the interviews. They coming. So, yeah, we got a lot going on, man. And it's fun. I love doing this. I'm glad that I get to do this twice a day, man. We talk Knicks twice a day. And just real basketball. You feel me? Let me get back into where I was at. Yeah, I don't remember the last point I was on. It's all good. Let me get back to where I was at. As we continue to fry up these Lakers. I think I was looking for my chart. I don't know what the hell I did with my damn chart, bro. That's kind of throwing me off. Hold on. Let me 2 seconds. Oh, no, I got it. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. See? Man, players never fall, dog. We might stumble, but we never fall, baby. All right, so look. So in looking at my chart, I think I was talking about the 3-point shot. I think that's where I was last at. So overall, they're shooting 36% for the year at 16th, but recently they've been on a heater. Now, like I said, they've been going up against some trash defenses. So I'm not going to act like, yeah, they've been doing it against the best competition, but it is something to note because they are one of the prolific top offensive teams. And I'm going to tell you right now, their commentator said something the other day when I was watching them. He says something that, Luka, he's doing too much. Like he's killing himself having to bring up the ball because they were guarding him 94 feet, the Pacers, right? They were putting pressure on Luka, and they still was getting cooked. It's not like it helped anything. Like they were getting cooked. I'm keeping it real. Luka was torching them. They had no answers for him. But the commentator said, they need somebody else to dribble and bring up the ball. Now, LeBron, he does bring up the ball, but I'm not sure if he's bringing up the ball like how he was. Like, but because he's older, he's an older man now, So I want to see them, press him 94 feet. I'm hoping Shamet could play. But if Diawara gets out there, just play him 94 feet. You know what I'm saying? We know that Luka is a bucket getter and he's going to get his. The goal is to have him tired. Another thing, too, I noted that from Luka in that Pacers post game, he was like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't play the fourth quarter because I get to save energy. I'm like, huh? We talking about conditioning at 64 games in? Oh, they got to get smoked, man. We are going to smoke on the Lakers, man. Now, I'm not guaranteeing a blowout. But I'm like, damn, this dudes ain't got conditioning. And we 60 games in. This is just nasty work. Now, another area that I want to touch on, too, that I think is going to be probably the most important area, the rebounds, it always is for us. We are a prolific rebounding team, though there has been some slippage. All right. There's been some slippage, more in particular on the offensive glass. Okay. In the last 10 games, We're at 10.9 offensive rebounds per game. That puts us at a -2, right? Just around a -2 overall from where we at. We still top 5 in offensive rebounding, believe it or not. It's crazy. But the rebounding hasn't been there on the offensive end consistently. But against Denver, we definitely did a better job on the offensive glass. And I'm hoping that will start a new trend, especially against a team like the Lakers, who are one of the worst rebounding teams in basketball. If you want to know their overall ranking, they are 28th in offensive reboundings at 9.4, 25th in defensive rebounds at 31.5. Okay, and then in 40.9 in total rebounds, and that puts them at 29th. So they're amongst the bottom tier on the glass. And recently, when you look at their numbers, I mean, it's pretty much it's worse actually. On the offensive glass, the Lakers are a -1.5 at 8.2. 8.2 offensive rebounds. That's terrible. So we have to dominate the glass. Our defensive rebounding has been up, and salute to the adjustments there. That's part of our defensive resurgence, is the fact that we've been dominating the defensive glass. We have to control all of the possessions. It's a major key and plus for us. We will control the possession games. On average, the Lakers give up more possessions than they have, on average, because they're such a terrible offensive rebounding team, or just rebounding team, period. So this is an area that we can dominate. The Lakers also give up 3 to 4 more field goals per game, right? Overall, if you look at what they shoot overall from the field, give me a second. So they get about 83.9 field goals per game. However, they give up 88 field goals per game, okay? And the Knicks were about 90 field goals per game in the last 10. So that's right around our wheelhouse. Doing that, dominating the glass, is going to be a major key for these Knicks. And I truly believe that area of controlling possessions, the possession game, right, dictating the glass, even slowing down transition opportunities for them. Because one of the things the Lakers do, they got some good, like, fast break starters. Whether it's Luka, whether it's LeBron, Luka throwing passes from 60 feet out. Like, as soon as he see them leaking, he's like this. And LeBron, same thing, right? So, that's why dominating the glass is going to be a major, major key. And then to stay on that theme, second chance points, has been a big area for the Knicks. Knicks have a huge advantage at second chance points. In the last 10 games, 16.3. 15.4. So slightly down on the season at 16.3. But the Lakers, because they're such a terrible offensive rebounding team, in the last 10 games, they're at 9.6 second chance points. So, I mean, the Knicks have so many advantages that it's just going to be hard for the Lakers to overcome a lot of these things. We already talked about the Knicks having the number 1 defense in the last 10 games. We're at 111.7. That's a -8.3 on the year. Do you know how much of an improvement that is? We got to give Mike Brown and these guys, like, these teams don't know what they're up against. The defense is for real. We beat the number 1 offense. We beat the number 2 off. I mean, we didn't just beat the number 1 offense. We smashed and demolished the number 1 offense. All right? We held the number 1 offense to 103 points. We held the number 4 offense to 103 points, which is the Oklahoma City Thunder. Even though they did win the game, it's still a great feat when OKC was averaging 115 points in the last 10 games. So, yeah, that was that holding them to a -12. Yeah, that's hell of impressive, even though we lost. Of course, we're not doing no consolation prizes around here. We lost, but we didn't get cooked. How about the number 2 offense in Boston? Yeah, where my Boston people at? Huh? Where y'all at? Yeah, we cooked y'all, dog. We held y'all to 89 points. The number 2 offense in basketball. So that's the number 2 offense, right? The number 1 offense, the number 4 offense. We can't do the number 3 offense because that's us. right? We held the Rockets to under 100 points. They're the number 7 offense, right? You go down the list from 1 through 10, we pretty much cooked all the top offenses in the NBA. Facts, and it's not a debate. So, and it's not my opinion. It's what we did. And the Lakers, you could add them to the list. We faced them last time, we held them to 100 points. Okay? And then at the time, they were the number 9 offense. Now they're the number 10 offense. They dropped a little bit, but it is what it is. You know, you're going to go up and down, you know, to think about it. But here's the major key. And this is what I was telling y'all yesterday, right? This is what I was telling y'all. Hold on, let me just make sure I'm good. Okay. Yeah, I'm still in research mode. I'm good. You know what? Let me just come off of there. Let me go back to here just to give y'all something to look at while I talk. So here's the major key. Remember yesterday I told y'all that you know, this Knicks team is different, and maybe we're just looking at things from a different perspective. They're still playing slow as hell, right? I do want them to play faster. Denver, they played fast. They played faster against Denver, right? Besides that, we still play too goddamn slow. So I'm hoping today we could play fast. It'll be to our best benefit to play fast, right? We'll dominate the possession game, right? More possessions, more shots at the apple. We're a really good shooting team. We're amongst the top teams in three-point shooting. All those things, you know, are there, remain true. But I think the scoring by committee kind of vibe that we kind of been on recently, where OG gets 30, then this person gets 28, then that person gets... I'm thinking it's because of the assist percentage, y'all. The assist percentage for the Knicks has been... It's like the defense. It's just taking off. And for those of you guys who don't know what assist percentage is, all it is buckets that are assisted. A certain percentage of your buckets are assisted upon. That's all it is. That's all assist percentage is, all right? So in the last 10 games, the Knicks assist percentage is 69.6, damn near 70%. That means 70% of our buckets are pat. There's no dribble ISO with the Knicks. All that Brunson dribble. Yeah, listen, y'all not watching what's going on. Y'all staying tied to last year's narrative. The assist percentage is up. Brunson is coming off the ball more. He's not dribbling as much as he did last year. To all my dribble, Brunson dribble people. All right? His scoring is going down in recent games. I think that's a detriment to his own individual pursuits. But hey, the team is winning. That's all we really care about. But if we can get this offense to a number 1 ranked offense, passing Boston, passing Denver, because I think, honestly, man, if you just put the players on the floor, I just think that we got more bucket getters than both of them. I know they got Tatum back in Boston, but I don't trust none of them other guys you got, sir. We'll save that for the debate. As far as the assist percentage, though, you know, 69.6% in the last 10 games. Hella impressive. That's a plus 5.9 overall on the season. We're actually up because before we went on this little assist percentage renaissance, we were like hanging out in the low 60s at 62. Now we're in the mid 60s at 64.1%. So the Knicks are in the top 10 in assist percentage for like the last 30 games. And, you know, we kind of changed our style of play. So maybe the thought that Towns has to get 20, maybe we don't need him to get 20. We're spreading the mustard. We got 16 players on this team this year who scored 10 or more. How many teams can say that? We got guys getting 30-something off the bench. How many teams can say that? So I think that as long as the ball moves, because one of my most top tier stats is the assists. Anytime we get 30, I'm gonna give you the exact number because I don't wanna mess that up. Hold on, 2 seconds. I'm gonna get to this inside that 82 nice club, right? And continue to smash that like button. Y'all feeling the content? I'm going in on the Lakers right now. The Lakers are getting that smoke. So continue to smash that like button. You know, we do nothing but a 100 like minimum on this show. That is the rule. All right. And if you are a channel member, I got a powerful show right after this. As soon as this show go off, we got another show we doing. It's an Unfiltered Thought, members only. Are the Knicks mismanaging Mitchell Robinson, and are they impacting his career negatively? We're going to talk about that. Oh, yeah, I'm going to dig into load management. Oh, boy. I don't want, listen, I'm telling y'all right now, to all the people who's going to listen to the show, y'all going to have all the information. But if somebody comes to me and say, well, they load managing him because they don't want him to get hurt, I'm going to go crazy. And I'm going to allow you guys who watch the show, I'm going to keep track of who's in that members only show. And I'm going to rely on y'all to set the record straight in the chat. Like, hey, nah. Slow it down. We got the information on that. This is what I do on this channel. So if you're feeling the content, smash that like button. Plus, I put everything on the screen. For the most part, I try to speak from sources. So that way, I'm not just speaking from my opinion, man. And I tell you where I'm getting the information from. But continue to smash that like button. All right? It's very important. We have to let the algorithm know that this is the place to be. Big time salute to my man, George Bryce. Salute to you. Yo, George, you know something funny about that OKC comment that you just made? I had my man, the Warriors fan, hit me last night. He talking about, yo, man, SGA had 15 free throws, yo. Why they had to cheat against us? Now everybody want to feel the wrath or acknowledge that SGA be getting away with a whole lot of crap when they team get caught. But they don't want to give the Knicks they props. Big time salute to you, George Bryce. Great to see you in the building. Big time salute to my man, HRM the Great. You had some great suggestions last night, good sir. And I'm going to talk to Maxine about some of the things we spoke about. All right? Big time salute to everybody in the building. Continue to smash that like button if you're feeling the content. I'm going in on the Los Angeles Lakers right now. There's a lot of elements to why I think we're going to win this game. And I'm trying to present it to you guys in a clear and legible way. I just told you about the assist percentage. We're about to be at 70%, 70% assist percentage. So all the isolation stuff, y'all got to knock it off. We're not playing that way right now. Stop using last year's narratives, okay? And subscribe while you at it as well, because most of y'all not subscribed. Smash that like button and subscribe, all right? It's part of the toll. It's part of the tally. By the way, I am taking calls too. So if you guys do want to call up, you can. 646-995. Let me get the number back on the screen. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. And like I said, I'm staying strict to the time because we got limited time. We got limited time. I got to do a show right after this. All right, 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. If you missed it, we had a brother from Boston call up saying that he wanted to smoke, and I'm definitely gonna give him the smoke. He don't know he barked up on the wrong tree. You know what I mean? You gotta have a book that looks like this. See this right here? See this book right here? See this? This ain't the Knicks history back in the day, the 70s, what happened with Willis Reed. This ain't a textbook about the 90s Knicks. This is just this season. Yeah. And by the way, I watch all of your teams. Don't get that twisted. I watch all of your teams. Multiple games, not just one or two. And now I think I know about your team. So yeah, where there's smoke, there's fire. And we ready for all the smoke. And tonight we will be here. Okay? Post game. Win, lose, or draw. There's no draws. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. As far as this Laker game, I try to give them the benefit of the doubt. The 3-point defense is a little bit better. But like I said, they're not really They're not really playing now. Oh, let me really quickly, just to piggyback on the assist percentage. In the last, y'all ready for this? Hold on. I'm not done with assists. My bad. Give me 2 seconds. I'm back on track, and then I'm gonna move on. But let me give you the record when we get 30 assists or more. Okay, it's a stat I've been tracking all year. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. By the way, if you're in the 82 Nights Club, I gotta update the last 2 games. I didn't get a chance to. I will do that today. It'll be updated fully today. By tonight's show, it will be all there. Okay, so anytime we get 30 assists or more, our record is 19-2. Hold that thought. In the last 10 games, the Knicks averaged 30 assists. Did you hear what I just said? Did you let's catch the connection again. Anytime the Knicks get 30 assists or more, our record is 19-2. All right? In the last 10 games, the Knicks averaged 30 assists. That's a plus 2.6 increase on the year. We averaged 27.4. These guys are moving the ball. Do not come to me about Jalen Brunson dribbling no more. He has to pass the ball. He is passing the goddamn ball. He always passed the ball. It's a false narrative. It has to stop. I'm tired of it, yo. Y'all not watching the Knicks in 10 shows, man. That should be the highest viewed show on YouTube. I tell you exactly where the Knicks are. I tell you where they're going to be. I told y'all before the Knicks started playing defense, the Knicks defense is for real. Just go look at the videos on the channel. Told y'all that. Now everybody, oh, the Knicks I told y'all that. I'm the first one to tell you that. I am the first. I even to the Boston people in the chat, and No Strays, he could vouch for this because No Strays be No Strays be watching damn near every video. No Strays, let them know that I was the first one to tell them that Boston, I am concerned about Boston from a standpoint of how good I thought they would be. From like the first 10 games of the season, I said, yo, Boston, yeah, dog, they for real. How did I know that? Because I tracked differential the whole year. I see the risers and fallers. I tell you the risers and fallers all the time, just like I told you about the Hornets. I told you about the Bulls. Fugazi. Get them the hell up out of here. No way you could be a top 10 team and your differential is not good. There's no way. I mean, a number 1 team or a top 4 team, anything in the top is not possible. So I told you about the Knicks of passing. I talked about it in the Knicks attention. I told you about the Knicks defense. I tell you about Brunson dribble as well. And y'all call up with the same narrative. It makes me think y'all not watching the game. By the way, you know what? Hold on. By the way, I just thought about something. This is why y'all need this. But I'm going to play this. I'll be right back after these messages. The playoffs are around the corner and things are heating up fast. Whether you're in New York and your team is getting ready to play Detroit, whether you're in OKC and your team is getting ready to play Denver, or how about Boston versus Cleveland? This is going to be one epic year. And what better way to capture the moment than to take a look at the 82 Night Series, something that you can have and that could last a lifetime because you just don't know. This year just may be your year. And we released a new addition to this series. It's called Game Night, the Playoff Edition. Pre-orders are open now, so place your order because this will not be here for long. This is for a limited time. You can do so by visiting my Linktree /TheObjectiveFan. And you can expand your basketball knowledge beyond the horizon. So I look forward to seeing you inside of the 82 Nights Club. Listen, go get your pre-orders now, dog. I just thought about it. Y'all not watching basketball, bro. Because y'all keep coming with the same old narrative every show, bro. Brunson needs to pass the ball. In the last 3 games, Jalen Brunson's averaging 13 assists a game. And we still had people call talking about Brunson needs to pass the. What are we watching? Linktree / the Objective Fan. By the way, to all the Boston people, y'all can get these journals. This is not a Knicks journal, by the way. Anybody who's a fan of a team can get this. So if you're in Boston, you could go get this too. If you're in Cleveland, you could go get this too. If you're in Detroit, first of all, where the hell is Detroit at? Crickets. we haven't seen Detroit in like a whole week now. That's unlike them. Oh, that's odd. Crickets. Detroit, where are you? I'm still looking for a Pistons fan, man. They're not sending me messages no more. I'm like, damn. Guess it's all good, man. Keep the calls coming in if you want to talk. 646-995-8389. But seriously, go get your 82 nights, the playoff edition game night, okay? It'll keep you in check. Because some of you guys, I don't know. You know, it is what it is. But I'm just tired. I am. I'm tired of having to just deal with the same information that I've been going over the whole goddamn season. And, you know, it is what it is. I speak from numbers, but I put the stats in context. Like, I'm not just going to throw some advanced, stupid dribble stat. Oh, he passes the ball like that. I mean, there's no limits to the advanced stat. And most of them are not official stats either. Right? So that's a whole nother thing. So, like, these stats are not even official stats that the league goes by. So what are we talking about? Yeah, let's just try to keep it practical. Let's see. Oh, okay. 3-point shooting. To bring it back there really quickly, because I talked about the assists. Oh, to piggyback on the rebounding point. Anytime we dominate the rebounding matchup differential, we're 28-12. We also dominated the rebounding matchup against the Lakers in the first game. I just don't remember what the differential was. I could get that for you. That's why I stay in research mode. Don't got to remember everything. As long as I could get to it really quickly, really fast. Yeah, we were a +10 on the glass the first game. So, you know, this helped us pretty much neutralize them in the fourth quarter. You know, they only had 18 points. They couldn't really get no buckets because by the time we got to that point, we crashed in the glass. They were missing shots, 29% from 3, right? Still 45% from the field. Even this is a bad shooting night, and for them to get 45%, it just shows how prolific they are at shooting the ball from the field. Not 3, but from the field. They get buckets. Like Luka, the Lakers get buckets. They get buckets. Yeah, you can't front on that. Okay. Points per game in the last 10 games, 116.5. Okay. That puts them at 8th overall. That's right on par with what they average. Here's my biggest knock on the Lakers is point differential. They are one of the worst point differentials of the top 6 teams in the West. You know, if your point differential is not over 5, I really don't want to hear from you. You're not a factor. The teams at the top of the divisions usually have the good point differentials, but we got our eye on Detroit because there's a falling fast. We're going to see if they can maintain this 7.2 or is that too much for them? And they better be careful because if they continue to lose games, yeah, that first seed could be challenged. But the Lakers are 0.7. I mean, if you don't know what differential is, it's the difference between points per game and your opponent points per game. If you can't stop nobody, it's going to be hard to be a good team. They're holding on to the 6th seed by a thread because Phoenix is dealing with a lot of injuries. Dylan Brooks, Devin Booker. So they're not really putting their best feet forward. And the Lakers are battling with these guys right now to hold on to that 6th seed. They got a 2-game cushion, and more than likely they'll maintain it because I think Phoenix with the injuries, I think that That is bad. But the Lakers are just not a dominant team. They're always in close games, right? They always in battles because they can't stop anybody. You're going to have to get stops, and they don't get stops. But they can get buckets, but they can't get stops. That's why against Denver, right? The score was 120 to 113. But here was the problem. They cut into the lead, right? Because they started getting buckets, trying to get some fast break transition, right? They cut the lead into 1 within like 5 minutes. It was really close. And then Denver still wins by 7 because they can't stop Denver. Like they don't have the defense to get key stops. That's why they struggle. Even Indiana, they were up by 20 against Indiana. Indiana came back. They wound up winning that Indiana Pacer game 128 to 117. You know, against New Orleans, I mean, trash. Offense is trash. Sacramento, trash. I watched those on 5 minutes. I wasn't spending too much time because it's like, what am I going to learn for those games? Even the Warriors game was hard to watch because Curry wasn't there. So it's like, you know, no KP, no Curry, no Jimmy Butler. You're supposed to smack them by 30. That's not showing me nothing. So, you know, the Lakers, they I don't want to say they're the fakers, but I don't think they real like that. In the last 20 games, our beloved New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson, 22.9 points per game. His numbers are down. His assists are up, 7.2 assists a game. Towns' numbers is down. Last 20 games, 16.5 points, 20 rebounds. 12 rebounds, sorry. All right. Josh Hart numbers is kind of leveling off, 11.2 points, even though that's a little lower than where I think he averages over 12. Hold on, let me get that up there. I'm not sure about what Josh Hart. Hold on, give me 2 seconds on that. Give me 2 seconds. I don't think I need this tab no more. So the offensive numbers are down. And the offense, okay, as a whole, the offense is kind of all right. So if it's a graph, the offense has been doing this for a minute. We still the number 3 offense though. I don't know how, but it's been doing this. Not this. It's just been doing this, right? And now I feel like this is where we at, right? See this, and then like this, but like at the bottom of this. Like, that's where I think we are right now. I think the offense resurgence, I thought it was going to come sooner. I think it's a little delayed, but I'm hoping that the Denver game is the start of a new trend because after today, we have the Clippers. I still think the Clippers are not the strongest team. We got Utah, Indiana, Golden State. Steph probably will be there, but KP, we'll see what happens with that. That should be a winnable game. Like, we got a lot of Indiana, Brooklyn. See, that right there will boost our offense up because we're going to get buckets against those teams. You're talking about some of the worst defenses in basketball when you look at this stretch. So, Josh Hart, 11.9 points. So, 11.2 is not too far. It's not a far cry from where his season average is. Mikal Bridges, 15 a game, right? Everybody's numbers is down. OG, 14.8 in the last 20 games. I don't think OG's played all of those games, though, by the way, because OG was out. But in that stretch of 20 games, this is what they averaged. So some of these guys didn't play the whole 20. In fact, I don't think none of them played the whole 20, just Mikal Bridges, because they all missed like a couple of games or a game or two. So, you know, that's just where they are. As far as the Lakers in the last 20 games, Luka Doncic, his numbers is down, 24.4 points. 6.3 rebounds, 6.5 assists. Luka's numbers is down. In the last 10 games, I got that too. He's up to 30. No, last 9 games because he didn't play all of them. But the last 9 games, he's up to 30. So Luka has been scoring the ball a lot better now. But you know, I'm just giving you the last 20 game stats. You know, you can slice it up how you want. I'm just trying to give you some analysis as to where these teams are. LeBron 17.9, Reeves 12.8, but Reeves coming back from injury. Smart 8.2, 8 and 7.9. Not scary at all. I think that we just have too much firepower, even for the number 1 field goal percentage shooting team and the number 10 offense. I just think that we're gonna blow them out the gym. I'm trying to think if there's a lot. I got a lot of talk, but I can't go over everything. Can't go over everything. And if you guys do want to call, the invitation to call up is there. All right. 646-995-8389. Let's see. We could talk about net rating. I mean, net rating, last 10 games, Knicks net rating plus 13.8. Do y'all know how good that is? Do you know how good that is? All net rating is the difference between offensive rating and defensive rating. That's it. Okay? Not to sound like, oh, those numbers at you don't explain it. Sound profound. Nah. That's all it is. Okay. That puts us at plus 5.9 overall for the year. Okay. Because overall for the year, I believe we're around 6. Y'all ready for the Lakers net rating? So in the last 10 games, they're plus 6.3. But like I told you, they faced a lot of guys. I mean, look at the teams they faced once again. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to get it back on the screen so y'all can see it. Look at the teams they faced. And I mean, anybody would have any good team or top team would have a plus 6.3 net rating if they face Indiana. Okay, Denver was a good game. New Orleans Pelicans, Sacktown, Golden State without Steph and KP, Phoenix without Booker and Brooks. All right, Orlando, right? Well, Orlando, they kind of hit or miss. I mean, they don't got their best player, Franz Wagner, but that's besides the point, right? But they lost these games. Either way, they still lost to Phoenix, and they lost to Orlando, and they lost to Boston, okay? They beat the Los Angeles Clippers, a team that's trying to redeem themselves, and I wouldn't be surprised if Kawhi didn't play. I didn't watch this game, okay? So, I mean, they didn't – Dallas, another tanking team. So, they're not beating on teams that are good. They actually lost to all of the good teams. They beat all of the bad teams, y'all. Sorry, I hate to break it. So, that's why their net rating, it's called stats with context. You got to do your due diligence to see what the hell is going on. Because guess what? That's a plus 6.3. All right? They plus 6.3. So that puts them at just under 6, right? Guess what their rating is? Guess what their rating is for the season? Y'all ready for this? Hold on. Drum rolls. Their rating for the season is a minus 0.4. Man, pack these dudes up and get them the hell out of here. Listen, man, the Knicks should win, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's a blowout. I'm keeping it real. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a blowout. There's way more stats than that. But if you want to talk about it, we can. We still got some time. Big time salute to everybody in the building. We got to continue to get the likes up. It's very important for the algorithm. All right. Let me see who's in the. Uh-oh, my man, the Wolf Perry. Uh-oh, okay, I see Boston going at it. Big time salute to my man, Gun Clap, Grady High School in the building. Yo, I hope you seen it. I got some smoke with the Boston people. Ooh, I've been waiting for it, y'all. Ooh, they don't know what they stepped into. Boston is the easiest team for me to debate because I watched them so much. Yo, what's going on, Joe? Talk to me, family.
Yo, what we doing, man?
We got a debate, baby. We got a couple of debates lined up, man. We doing big things around here, man.
Well,
I'm happy.
First off, man, let me just say, yo, Detroit Pistons fans.
Let's go.
Crickets.
Have you seen one?
Yo, tell me why the Detroit Pistons lost to the Nets last night, dude.
Yes, yo, they came back from 23 down.
Oh,
23
man.
down. They were up 20.
I
did the NBA Saturday. They were up 20. I said, oh, they go win this.
Could you imagine if the Knicks did that? If the Knicks let the Nets come back down 23 and they came back and beat us? Could you imagine?
You can't even put us in that conversation. We don't lose to the Nets. You can't even put us in that.
No, all I'm saying is, what would ESPN and Stephen A. be saying right now? And what is he saying right now about Detroit? You know what I'm
Joe,
saying? It's like the whistle. It's like it's not fair for both sides.
Joe, I'm waiting for Stephen A. Smith to be like, well, you know what? Detroit, they're not that good. Maybe I need to rethink. I'm waiting for him to say that.
Yo,
Because you know it's
Stephen A.
coming, right?
Yo, Stephen A., if you can hear me, I challenge you to a debate.
I would love to get in the ring with Stephen A. It wouldn't be fair, though. It would have to be like NBA topic. Because if we talk at Knicks, he's going to get cooked. Like, seriously.
He's going to get cooked.
He's going to get cooked. It would have to be something more fair because you can't debate the Knicks with me. It's just not going to work, dog. It's just, you're gonna lose. It's not fair. Seriously. I'm not just tooting my own horn. I just do it too much, bro. Like, seriously, it's not fair.
He's not even competition, though, for you. You need some
No, he's not. I need some, exactly.
Where's them Spurs fans at? I got to hear that. When's that setting up?
Oh, yeah, that's coming. I got to talk with my man. I'm going to get with him, my man from Brownsville. You know, we're going to set that up. Okay. I got to talk to Maxine. We doing the calendar because I got a lot of shows and collaborations I'm trying to do. So we just got to line it up, make sure it's right.
But yeah, man, I was also listening to you talk about the diffs, like the Pistons differential and the Knicks.
Yes.
I think we should be like a 10, in my opinion.
We should be. We was 9.1.
But the only reason we're not is because of the refs.
Yeah, the refs. And honestly, we struggle on the road, too, against the good teams. We do. That's what got us.
Like I said, we're our own worst enemy. Like, we could be so much better.
100%.
That's why I was like, these Pistons fans are so confident. I'm like, you guys haven't even seen our team yet. Like, you guys think you guys can beat us? You haven't even seen us yet.
They haven't.
You've seen us 3 times when we're trying to get all our stuff together.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
That's like sacking the quarterback before he gets his helmet on. You know? It's
right.
Like, well, like, what do you guys – they're really that confident in themselves, and then they lose to the Nets. I can't believe it, man. But no, but really, crickets. Like, where they at? It's all crickets. I don't hear
listen. Let me tell you something, man. Like, this is – you got to understand about you see how Boston tried to stun on us earlier. He was like, yeah, we win championships. Y'all celebrating playoff victories, right? Well, for them, Detroit – they haven't even been to the playoffs in 20 years, so they got to celebrate 40-some wins, 50 wins. They got to celebrate that. There's nothing else to celebrate. So, yeah that's what it is.
Yeah, I heard you said something to me about, like, ask a casual fan about the Nuggets or something like that. I'm just thinking, like, their window's over. The Nuggets window's done now.
Oh, yeah. I got the question. I said, ask them, will the Knicks beat the Nuggets in the finals and see what they say? Because if they say, oh, get out of here, that's Jokic, you're not beating. Y'all not watching basketball.
Jokic isn't playing any defense right now. He's a cone.
Right. We beat him 6 out of the last 7 times, too.
Yeah.
So what are you speaking from?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be very good this year. But, hey, man, thanks for taking my call.
Great call.
I appreciate it. I don't want to hold the line up. But thanks again,
Big time. I appreciate you, Joe. Big time.
All right, man.
All right. If you guys want to talk, we can. By the way, now is the time to join the channel. I got a powerful show I'm getting ready to do on Mitchell Robinson. And one thing I'm going to say, I am a player appreciator, even though I'm a Knicks fan, and that's what I really care about the most. But at the same time, when we watch that show, just know, and I'm giving y'all the caveat, I want to see Mitchell Robinson be great. Just remember I said that. And I'm going to rely on you guys who watch that show to clean up this whole load management narrative. Because a lot of people spewing out a lot of misinformation on load management. And by the way, continue to get the likes up. And I will be addressing that today, right after this show. All right? It's a members-only event. So you might as well join the channel to get access, all right? All you got to do is go over here, bam, hit that join button to make sure you in the building. I'm telling you, it's going to be a doozy, all right? And this is the topic. The Knicks might be ruining Mitchell Robinson's career. Wait, what? Going there today, unfiltered thought. And just remember, I'm on the side of Mitch. Yes, I'm on the side of the Knicks because I want the Knicks to win, goddammit. But I'm on the side of Mitch. Keep the calls coming, 646-995-8389. Smash that like button. We know we do 100 like minimum over here, so continue to smash it. All right? But no strays. I see you in the building. Tell me, am I right? Did not tell them that Boston was going to be a threat this year. I told them that. I said, yo, Boston early on. I said, yo, I ain't going to lie, y'all. As much as I don't like them dudes from Boston, yeah, I said that very early. This is when Boston was like the seventh place, 8th place. I was like, yeah, they coming up. Yeah, 100%. And nobody else could see it. Tatum is not there. I say, but you see this one stat right here? This is the stat. I'm telling you. And you can't just look at it after one game. You got to watch it the entire year. You see this plus 7.5? This is what I'm looking at. And I seen it. I said, damn, these guys are going to be good. Can't stand the goddamn Celtics. Now, they can't beat us, but they are a good team. Look, in the postseason, if I had to list the most dangerous teams, I got the Knicks number 1. I definitely got Boston number 2. I would say Boston is the second best, most dangerous team you don't want to see in a playoff series. Especially if Tatum is back. Yeah, these other teams, Detroit, Cleveland, Toronto, they ain't got no chance against Boston. That's 100% fact. But against us, we're going to wipe the floor with Boston. We cooking with hot grease over here. Uh-oh, J-Tap, what did I do wrong?
Yeah.
What did I do wrong, brother?
You never do it. You're a Knicks fan. You never do anything wrong.
Let's go. Where we going?
Let's go. My thing is with Mitch. We haven't heard the show yet, obviously, but I'm really curious as far as how you're gonna address the Mitch situation.
Oh, don't worry. All questions will be answered.
No, I'll be there. I will be there.
Yeah, all questions will be. By the way, my man J-Tap, he's the leader of OKF Nation. All right, this guy, he's a long-standing member, man. I appreciate you, J-Tap. But yeah, I'm going there today.
Okay, first, I'm not a leader. I'm the guy way in the back with his back against the wall, watching everything happen.
Okay.
I don't want to be in front. Nah. I'll be in the shadows. That's me. But my thing is, like I said, I know you're gonna have a show later, but there's a few things I'm curious about.
Go ahead.
The double big lineup.
Oh, okay.
Would you say you hate, then love, then hate, then you love it, then you hate, then you love it?
I still hate it, but go ahead.
The 4-guard lineup with the big man in the middle, maybe OG at the 5. I know you love that one. And Mitch's future in New York. I want to know your thoughts about Mitch's future in New York. I know you won't pay him, but if he stays, I mean, is he a huge part of the team? Is he on the bench guy? Is he like? I'm curious about those things, about how you feel about Mitch, because you know I'm a Mitch guy.
I know.
I want him to start, but I'll take Shaman over Hart any day in the starting lineup. But those few things I'm really curious about, and I'm ready for this Knicks win today. I just woke up.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Just woke up, beautiful day in Cali. The wife is gone for the rest of the day. Got the house to myself.
Oh really? Nice.
Oh yeah, she's gone. She's gonna get her hair done, but give her a couple $100 to get up out the house. But yeah, there's a couple things I'm really curious about. I'm gonna let your show rock, and I see the Discord during the game.
Yeah, 100%. Discord gonna be rocking. Oh yeah, man,
I'll be up in there.
All right, man, big time.
Peace and love, my guy. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. That's my man, Knicks Tape Madness Discord server, man. One of the longest standing channel members. Yo, you wanna know something cool about him? He met my entire family. Because he came out to the watch party. Big time sleep to my man J-Tap. Yeah, we about to get it in. Like I said, now is the time to join the channel. If there's never been a time before. This is gonna be my most raw, unfiltered thought video I probably ever did, because it's real talk, and I'm even siding with the NBA on this one. Yeah, I said it. Believe it or not, I'm siding with the league. And all of that will make sense in a second once I break everything down. But yeah, we could continue to take a couple of more calls. 646-995-8389. We talking about the Lakers, man. I can call them the fakers. Honestly, if there's a team I don't want to debate, it probably would be the Lakers. You know why? Because it's just too easy. Like, it seriously is. And honestly, I see what the play is. They trying to get another superstar to come there with Luka. It's very simple. They don't give a damn about right now. They just want to be competitive a little bit. and try to make the playoffs. LeBron is there. You know, it's all for show. They know what the goal is. The goal is to try to get Giannis or Jokic to come there. That's the goal. That's the game plan. That's the end goal. They're trying to get another star with Luke. I know that. So I don't even want to debate them. It's too easy. They know they don't play no. The funny thing about Laker fans, and maybe it's because they have a lot of success, they're not like the Celtics fans. The Celtics fans are delusional, right? But y'all were right. Y'all thought y'all were going to be good this year. But yeah. Hey, caller, state your name. Let the people know where you're calling from, brother.
Yo, calling from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, man.
Wait, hold on, Milwaukee? Wait, where we going? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let's slow it down. Wait, because this call could go in a lot of directions. Are you a Bucks fan, Giannis fan? Where we going, Milwaukee?
Oh, no, I'm a Knicks fan, bro.
Oh, Knicks fans is everywhere. Big time.
Yeah,
hold on. One soundbite.
They're Knicks fans, and I just grew up watching Melo play. But I just wanted to come over here and say, man, you got a dope-ass YouTube page.
Oh, thank you, family.
And I subscribe, so I'm enjoying the content you make. Just wanted to give you your props.
No doubt, man. I appreciate that, man. Knicks fans is everywhere, too. The only reason why I ask is because I like to know who I'm talking to. Because, look, we got a lot of haters from everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? So I need to know where the haters are right before you get on the phone. But you Knicks family, so where we going, brother?
I wish we had better representation as far as, like, the media. Like ESPN and those major networks.
Oh, yeah, nah, it's not happening.
Stephen A. Smith is looked at as, like, the voice of the Knicks for whatever reason. And I don't really be liking what he say about the Knicks, man. It's real negative.
He be off base, bro. Listen, he be off base, right? He need to hire me. I could write his takes for him. I'm dead ass. His takes would be the most fire Knicks takes ever. Yeah. I'm telling you. Like, those guys, listen, they're all about clicks and narratives. And the narratives bring the clicks. So you got to stick to the narrative because it brings the clicks and the views. That's all it is. It's really simple. It's TV. You know, they're trying to get ratings.
And correct me if I'm wrong, right? But in those 3 games versus the Pistons, I don't think the Knicks have been fully healthy once.
Right. Except the last game we had most of our guys. We didn't have Deuce, of course. And also, like, we came back off All-Star and we still was putting it together. It's not like what it is now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not like what it is now when we saw it.
Playoff basketball is way different from regular season basketball.
Bingo.
So it's just like, man, New York, stand up. We got this, bro.
Yeah, no, listen, let me tell you something, brother. We're not even going to see the truth. That's the sad part. That's the sad part of this whole thing. And by the way, I just got a message from somebody from Detroit talking about we here. Okay, one person. We're out at Detroit. Crickets. Anyway, but we're not even going to see them in the postseason. I'm willing to. I'm at the point where I'm willing to bet that.
Because I'm on board with you with the whole Boston Celtics thing, man. That's just a good team in general. Like that's a well-run organization. So
100%.
They run into a team like that. I don't know how the standards and all of that. You know how it's gonna play out.
No, we got that's gonna be our work because we in the same side. So we second, third. So we see them in the second round. We gonna dust them off again, get them the hell up out of there. But Pistons got to see Cleveland, and I don't think they're gonna be. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna beat Cleveland.
Yeah,
it's not happening.
So I'm excited, man.
Yeah, I am too. And I expect, honestly, I think we can win the championship. Seriously.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. We got the roster to do it. I just wish, like, because earlier on in the season, I was watching, like, man, Cat ain't really doing nothing. But as you watch it more, they not really using Cat to, like, his fullest strength. Like, right. I don't know why we don't do, like, pick and roll with Brunson and Cat. That would be lethal.
Brother, I've been calling for that all damn year, bro. Man, you got good eyes. I've been calling that for that all year. You're right.
Yeah, that's the easiest way. We got the best shooting big man in the league, and he only taking 2-3 3-pointers a game. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy. Oh man, you on the money there, brother. Man, listen, brother. What was your name again? Milwaukee. I got Milwaukee.
Yeah, I'm from Milwaukee. I go by Eagles Quest on YouTube, and my name's Nate.
Eagles Quest.
Yeah,
got you.
But I do like Eagles content and stuff like that. That's my favorite football team. But grew
got
up a
you.
Knicks fan.
Got you. All right, man. I got you locked in, brother. I appreciate you, man. So next time you call, I know exactly who you are, man. Big up to New York Knicks fans in Milwaukee, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah. All right.
Big time. Yo, listen, when I get calls from these different numbers, man, I got to make sure I know who I'm talking to, y'all. Keep smashing the like button. But the brother's a good brother from out in Milwaukee, man. Salute to all the Knicks fans from like other places that are like, you know, notoriously that hate the Knicks too. Man, I wish I had a bet. I couldn't do it. Man, big time salute to my man, Killer B, man. Donating those 5 memberships. My man, Jukes. I'm just going to say, Jukes, salute to you. Welcome to the OKF Nation. Ocean View, big time salute to you. Welcome to Knicks Nation. Knicks Beat, big time salute to you. Welcome to the Knicks Nation. Sohaz 44, welcome to Knicks Nation. And Jay the 377, welcome to Knicks Nation, man. Big time salute. You know what I'm going to do? Killer B, you inspired me to think of something. I'm setting a new challenge, and we're going to do this challenge every show. And I didn't discuss this with Maxine, but I know she's not going to be mad at this. Every time we get 300 likes on the show, we're going to give away a membership. If we get 500 likes on the show, I'm gonna have tears. We're going to be doing giveaways for likes. I want to, because I like that how, you know, the giving Killer B is, man. Big time salute to you. Killer B is one of our MVP donors, man. And, you know, the support, man, is unwavering. We got some of the best channel members on YouTube, you know, and this is why I go hard for the channel members, man, because y'all always show love and support, man. So I appreciate that, Killer B. And now these 5 people can actually watch the next show that we're getting ready to do after this. So continue to smash that like button. Let's get us to 100 likes, man. Once again, I appreciate that. Big time salute, man. Welcome to OKF Nation, man. Not only are you going to get access to the show today, right, which is cool, but you get a lot of content. I got well over 60 plus members only videos. We do members only lives at least once a week. I'm getting ready to start hooping again. Once it gets warm outside, I'm back outside, y'all. And I take the camera and I turn it on. And then when I go back to Brooklyn, oh, man. By the way, channel members, all you got to do is watch them Brooklyn videos, man. It gets kind of, I ain't going to lie. That last Brooklyn video was kind of raw. It gets a little raw out there. Yeah, it gets a little raw, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm from. That's how we carry it, but it's all love. I get so much love in Brooklyn, man. Big time salute to everybody in the building, man. I appreciate you guys. And while you at it, also smash that subscribe button too, because I keep forgetting we get a lot of new people. 58.8% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel who watch. Okay, so might as well make it official, man. You know, you hear all the time. You know, we're on the road to 10K, and we do got the 5K giveaway. Each time we reach a milestone, we will give away something. All right, and bam. So 5K, we're going to give away this Jalen Brunson rookie card. All right, you see that? All right, we're going to give that away. All right, to a subscriber. No emails, no phone numbers, no none of that. All right, so yeah, definitely make sure you guys are tuned in. After the game later, 3:30, so probably like around 8, 9 o'clock, we'll do Where There's Smoke, There's Fire. Win, loss, or draw. By the way, y'all, good news. I'm still not going to do highlights no more, but I got my video monetization back, man. Thank you. Thank you because I'm like, damn. I was able to cut the clips out. NBA ain't rocking with me. So there's some other adjustments I got to make. And then I'm going to make those adjustments so we could watch the highlights, because I love having the highlights because it was a great addition to the show. But, you know, right now we're going to chill out on the highlights, and but we still going to have the great conversation. All right. This is what we do twice a day. We're here no matter if there's a game or not. We got a heavy slated schedule this week, right? We got blue and orange brunch shows from Tuesday to Friday. We got a war room I'm doing with my brother Errol Marks. All right. We got interviews coming. Yo, it's a lot. So stay tuned. Oh, and that's another perk too, channel members. When we do interviews, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to ask questions to the people who we are interviewing. So that's another perk to join the channel. There's a lot of perks to join the channel, man. And I continuously add to the channel membership. Right now, we got a fantasy league, right? Where me and HIM, we're the two best, you know, players in the fantasy league right now. Everyone's anticipating the final matchup between me and him, and I'm going to take him out. So I'm working on the trophy, but the sad part is the trophy's going to be for me. It ain't gonna go to nobody but me, man. But that's, these are things that we do. So next season, when you are part of the, you're a member, if you want to be a part of the fantasy league, you have that opportunity as well. But there's a lot of things going on. And I definitely want to salute y'all. Thank y'all for the support. I will be right back. Members only. So members, stay tuned. All right. And later on tonight, where there's smoke, there's fire. I appreciate you guys. And until next time, as always, let's go.